Hey guys, Troy from theSpace and Transformative Technologies Australasia. Just wanted to drop in. I'm here with Christine Doan, who is one of the co-founders of startup Tablelands and co-chair. And she's also someone that we're working very closely on this whole transformative technology movement. Christine and I were just having a quick chat, and we just wanted to share some of the insights. Hey, Christine.
Hi, Troy. Thanks for that. And I hope you don't mind if I just ambush you a little bit with praise, because Startup and Innovation Tablelands, which I co-founded and am now the co-chair of 5 years later with a great number of successes under our belts, was really inspired by Troy in the space. And Troy has been a huge mentor and help and support to us in those 5 years. And Troy, I consider to be one of my friends as well as a colleague. And I was so thrilled when he started to work on transformative tech, because transformation has been such an intrinsic part of my life since I woke up when I was 13. And I'm 70 today. So when I woke up at 13, that was a shitload of time away. That's like almost 60 years. I learned how to meditate when I was 17. And look, that's 50 odd years ago. So I've been struggling with meditation ever since. And I just had this experience that I want to talk about, because Troy found it interesting too, that comes along with using transformative tech. So we're talking about a Focusband, which may be a piece of transformative tech that you know about, reasonably inexpensive, personal electroencephalograph machine to test your brain waves. Yeah, go ahead. Jump in anytime.
Jump in for a sec on 2 points. Hey, is it your birthday today?
No, it's not my birthday. It's somebody else's birthday, and mine was the 21st of July.
Oh, okay. So your birthday. So
not my birthday.
I thought you said your birthday was today.
No, 70. You can say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy unbirthday.
The other point before coming in and sharing your story is like why one of the reasons, and thank you for that. That's absolutely beautiful. And thank you for continuing to be an explorer with me. You know, like, I think we're two people on the planet doing the work, whether we're doing it as great as we can. You know, at least we're moving forward with what we're doing. And I'm excited to continue to explore and journey with you as we continue to level up. One of the things I love about transformative tech is the tech is helping to create consciousness. And for me, it's like the tech creates data that we, and that with that data, it creates awareness, because we can see objectively what we couldn't see before. And that from there, we can make conscious decisions. And you've got a great example. It's something that little dialogue is something I've been talking around for a while. And through our conversation just now, what we're going to share in a moment is what that actually means. It's like, how do we use the technology to create data, to create awareness, and that awareness being something that will help us to become more conscious. So thank you. Over to you.
Well, to run through it quickly, the last 50 odd years since I first learned to meditate, that was transcendental meditation. I still use my mantra from time to time. I've got a bit of ADHD, so I'm always trying different kinds of meditation, because I'm too titchy to just stick with one. And I've been taught zillions of techniques, breathing and focusing on your third eye and mantras and, all the, staring at a candle flame, anything you can think of. I've just tried a zillion of them. And I've also done electroencephalographs with, proper, when they were expensive, only practitioner items. But interestingly enough, I mean, everybody gets to where they need to get to when they need to get to it, and they find their way to it the way they need to find their way. And my question about transformative technology is, can it get us there quicker and more efficiently? And that's really just about the main advantage of transformative technology. And here I'm the perfect example. Somebody who for 53 years has tried in vain to meditate, and using this Focusband technology, all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, it sort of was this creeping realization that it's actually my solar plexus that I need to focus on. So I'm just going to stand up and point to that. So that's right here underneath my sternum, and sort of before your guts start. solar plexus, that's a chakra. And if I focus on that in a certain way, then the focus band responds really quickly and really immediately with all of its positive reinforcement for me to do that. Now, I've never been able to get that to happen by focusing on my heart, by working on my third eye, by working on my crown chakra, by working on my breath, by working in groups, by working in, I've never had this almost on-off switch I think I could get it to work almost like a dimmer switch. And it seems to me that that might have had somebody come along when I was 18 and said, well, you're really a solar plexus type. Focus on your solar plexus. That might have been something that would have changed my whole life. Do you see what I'm saying? Here we are, here I am, 53 years later, having tried all these different techniques. And now there's just this one opening that I've had through a few days of application of quite a cheap transformative technology. That is stunning.
And that's why I love where we're going with this tech, is that it's no longer about following somebody else's model that's worked for them, or maybe not even worked for them, but something that they're teaching. Yeah. It's basically like we can be our own gurus because we're using our own data. So and what's right for one person may absolutely not be right for somebody else. And it's with this data, you can tell what's actually going to work for you. And sometimes you might need an expert or somebody to help you interpret that data. But from there, you can make conscious decisions that are relevant to you. So to a large extent, like I think the era of the one guru sitting in front of everybody is over. It's like we can be our own gurus, and it's about tuning into that internal wisdom that we all have, our instinct, intuition, our own guiding system. That's, the opportunity. And I think technology is going to help to enable that.
Well, it's already helped me, and I have been working on this for decades, literally for decades, for half a century.
Wow.
And I just call that a great testimonial, because say that was the entry point that I should have been using, me personally, for my own personal transformation. That will surely shift over time. It will expand in some way, whether I move to another chakra, or whether I move to a breathing technique, or whether I move to something else. Maybe it won't. But the fact is that I just didn't have access to that very personal on-off switch, dimmer switch, my own personal dimmer switch, until just then.
Yeah, wow. So now
wow. I mean, what a waste of 50 years. Or isn't it good that we finally have transformative tech?
Yeah, it creates that feedback loop, doesn't it? So that
that's it.
Validate your own intuition, your own guidance system. So it's enabling us to bring the trust back into ourselves, because we're getting that the data, our personal data, to be able to make those decisions. I'm stoked. Such a beautiful story, Christine.
I think that's right. And I think that one thing that has just arisen for me in your saying that is that I have probably focused on that point a zillion times without having been able to give myself the feedback that that's where I needed to be focused. And having missed the moment, so to speak, probably over and over again. I'll now meditate on this or contemplate this and see if I can come up with some examples. But how interesting that it was something outside myself, but it wasn't another human being. It was me in conjunction with a machine that suddenly put the spotlight on something that probably has been asking me to put a spotlight on it for my whole life.
And it's that machine, though, that gave you your data. So it was when
you
saw how you were responding to this program within the application.
That's it.
Holding intention here, holding intention here. When you hold it here, it's like boom, drop in, holding it here. So it's like that. That feedback is just like the validation that you needed to go, oh, there's an awareness here. I need to hold my attention here. Oh, that's easy. And then it's, wow. Yeah, it's exciting. So thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for giving me the opportunity to share, because this is really important stuff for me. I've worked on this, as I say, since I was 13 years old when I first woke up. I care about how awake I am. Like I've really worked on it. And anything that gives me that kind of a opening, well, I love it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christine.
Thanks, Troy.